Right now, we continue with example 3 from previous semester papers, October 2012, question 3C, 5 marks under linear approximation using differentials. Alright. Given fx equals to square root of 4x squared minus 7. Estimate the value of f2.01 using differential. Give your answer correct to 3 decimal places. Alright. Alright, first, we list down all 4 steps to solve linear approximation using differentials. Okay, step 1, find x, x naught and delta x. Step 2, find fx and the value of fx naught. Step 3, find f prime x and the value of f prime x naught. And step 4, we can estimate or approximate using fx naught plus delta x approximate to fx naught plus f prime x naught times delta x. Alright? Alright, from the formula in step 4, we have fx naught plus delta x approximate to fx naught plus f prime x naught times delta x. Alright, we recall back x equals to the given decimal numbers, x naught equals to the nearest whole numbers, delta x equals to the small change, okay, which is in decimal value between -1 to 1. Alright? Alright, so from f2.01, okay, this is the given question. Alright? 2.01 is the given decimal numbers. So we denote as x. Alright. So from 2.01, okay, we need to split to x naught plus delta x. Okay. What is x naught? Okay, x naught is the nearest whole numbers. Alright, from 2.01, the nearest whole numbers is 2. And then we need to add something to get back 2.01. So means that we need to add with 0.01. So means that our delta x equals to positive 0.01. Alright. So from here, okay, we can find the value of x naught. Okay. And then we need to find delta x. Okay. And then fx naught, okay, from here, step 2, we need to find fx naught. And then step 3, we need to find f prime x naught, right? Alright, we back to step 1, okay, we want to find x, x naught, and delta x. Okay, from here, our x equals to 2.01. Okay, our x naught equals to 2, and our delta x equals to positive 0.01. Alright. Okay, and then step 2, okay, find fx. Okay, in this case, we are given fx. Okay, fx equals to 4x squared minus 7 square root. Alright, so we just use it. Alright. Okay, and then from fx, we need to find fx naught. Okay. So when we find fx naught, means we replace x naught by 2 here. Okay, so we replace 2 into whatever x here. Alright. So after we replace, we have square root of 16 minus 7 or square root of 9, and we can simplify equals to 3. Alright. Alright, 3 is the whole numbers. Okay. So it means that we choose the best value for x naught, because when we substitute 2 into fx here, okay, when we choose x naught equals to 2, so we get whole numbers. Okay, means that we choose the correct x naught. Alright. Okay, after that, step 3, we need to find f prime x. Right? To find f prime x, we differentiate from fx. Okay, fx is given equals to square root of 4x squared minus 7. To differentiate, okay, we need to change square root into the form of squared, the power of squared. Alright, so square root of 4x squared minus 7 equals to 4x squared minus 7, the power of half. Alright, okay, this is our fx. And after that, we can differentiate. And every time when we have bracket, the power of fraction, the power of negative value or big exponent, we can differentiate using generalized power rule. Alright, so when we differentiate fx, the symbol should be f prime x. Alright, and then we differentiate bracket the power of half using generalized power rule. Okay, we move power to the front and then we copy the function in bracket, which is 4x squared minus 7, and then we minus 1 from the original power. So means that half minus 1 equals to negative half. And after that, don't forget to differentiate the function inside bracket. Alright, so when we differentiate the function inside bracket, we have 8x, and in between must multiplication operation. Alright, okay, this is the steps when we use generalized power rule. Okay, when we differentiate. Alright, okay, after that we can simplify 8 and 2 here, and we can move down the power of negative half. Okay, so we have 4x over square root of 4x squared minus 7. Alright, because square root means the power of positive half when we move down the power of negative half here. Alright, okay, now our goal is to find the value of f prime x naught to substitute into this formula. Okay, so after we have f prime x, so we can find f prime x naught. Okay, our x naught in step 1 equals to 2, so we just replace 2 into x naught here. Okay, or when we compare with f prime x, we have 4x over square root of 4x squared minus 7. So now, okay, we can substitute 2 into x here. Okay, so we have 4 times x we replace by 2 over square root of 4, we replace x by 2 and then squared minus 7. Right? So from denominator here, it is exactly equals to f prime x naught here. So for quick answer, okay, we can choose this 3. Okay, so 4 times 2 equals to 8, and from here we can direct refer from here. Okay, equals to 3. Okay, to get quick answer. Right? So now our f prime x naught equals to 8 over 3. Okay. So from this, we just keep our answer in fraction. Okay, to make accurate value. Okay, in your final answer. Alright. Never leave this value in decimal. Okay. Alright. We just leave the final answer in decimal. But when we calculate under solution, okay, you better leave your answer in whole number or fraction. Alright. Alright, and then step 4, we can estimate or approximate. Alright. So from the given question, okay, f 2.01, okay, we put here, we put on the left hand side into this formula, okay, approximate to here, okay, the function on the formula on the right hand side, okay, and before that, fx naught, f 2.01, okay, actually is fx naught plus delta x, okay, because from fx equals to square root of 4x squared minus 7, okay, when we split to fx naught plus delta x here, okay, means that we can write f, our x naught is 2, okay, plus our delta x is 0.01, okay, and when we simplify, we have 2.01. So we get back the question. So means that the formula on the left-hand side is actually the given question. So we just write the formula in left-hand side, okay, as the given question, okay. And then approximate to, we use the right-hand side formula, okay, which is 4x naught plus f prime x naught times delta x, right? Okay, fx naught we get from step 2, okay, here. F prime x naught we get from step 3, here, okay. And delta x we get from step 1, here, okay. So we just replace. So fx naught equals to 3, f prime x naught equals to 8 over 3, and delta x equals to 0.01, okay. And when we simplify, okay, we have 3.027, okay, correct to 3 decimal places. All right, we can check the final answer using calculator, okay, or you can use Maple or Symbol Lab, okay. From fx equals to f square root of 4x squared minus 7 here, we just replace x by 2.01, okay, to check the final answer, okay. And this is when we use calculator or Maple, okay. So we can get the final answer 3.0266 something, all right, okay. And when we use linear approximation, okay, we have 3 plus 8 over 3 times 0.01, okay, here, okay, the final answer is 3.0266 something, okay. But when we write into 3 decimal places, equals to 3.027, alright. So it is equivalence, means that we choose the correct x naught, okay. That's why we get accurate answer, alright. Coming up next, more examples for linear approximation using differentials. You can subscribe, like, and share to support this channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Bye. Assalamualaikum.